have these skills, like the ability to stand up and talk in front of people. This, in fact, I do a lot of work with CEOs, and I ask a CEO of a company, what is the number one skill you need to have as a CEO of a company? Good morning, sir. In fact, he has entered at the opportune time. The number one skill that the CEO of a company needs. I want to ask these young people, what is that skill do you think it is? Yes, go ahead.
Charisma.
Charisma? Okay. Charisma, yes. Yeah, a little bit of charisma. Anything else? Yes, Jesse?
Confidence.
Confidence, okay, for sure. Confidence, charisma. Yeah, these are soft skills. In my humble estimation, the number one skill that a CEO needs is the ability to stand up in front of people and to talk. And to talk in a way that communicates, where your message is not just, for example, entertaining, but informative, but the ability to get your point across.
Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. And welcome to Bidco. Of course, your host is Dr. Weche, we're just facilitating. But welcome, and I hope you have a good time today. And I hope you go with something when you go back. And I hope you've gone mad, which means you made a difference to yourselves. So I hope we can do that. And of course, I'll be speaking after the tea. You never speak to people who are hungry or not fed well, because otherwise nothing penetrates. So I think we'll have a tea break and then I can speak. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Watch and listen.
सर आपके लिए उस पार कार का इंतजाम किया है सर आइए सर चल चल जाओ बोला क्या बात करता है क्या ऊपर से जाएगा क्या ऊपर से जा गया मीशो
I hate this country. कुछ करो ना।
मैं वहां जाके क्या उखाड़ लूंगा?
कैसी जाने बूंदे आई जाने कैसा दर्द लाई सामने क्या है ये तेरे क्यों रुका है तू बता रे हो तुझको पार लेगा कौन होगा वो मसीहा वो जिसे तू ढूंढता है वो ही है तू वही है तुझ में तेरा रास्ता है तुझ में तेरा है सहारा तू ही तुझको पार लेगा तू ही है तेरा किनारा तुझ में तेरा रास्ता है तुझ में तेरा है सहारा तू ही तुझको पार लेगा तू ही है तेरा किनारा जिसे ढूंढता है तू ही रे तेरा मसीहा हो
Thank you. I just wanted you to see that and feel what was it that came through you? What happened to you? How do you feel? Anyone? Go on, just throw up. No, need to stand. Just sit. Speak loud. Oh, okay.
Okay, let me just stand. I felt challenged to do something about whatever it is, whatever problem that is around us. To not wait for someone else to do something, but to do it yourself.
Great, thank you for sharing. Anybody else? Just shout.
Regardless of age, we can do something to change the society.
Exactly. Regardless of age, I can do something to change society. Brilliant. Anybody else wants to share? What went through you?
We We all have to take initiative.
I have to take initiative. It starts from me, right?
Yes.
Great. Loud.
It's time to stop thinking about what people want you, but you want to do this.
It's time to stop thinking of what people think about you and do something about the situation, right? Brilliant. What else?
People fear in starting something, expecting them.
No fear, right? Arresting the fear inside you to say, if I start Mimi, Swezi, I'm alone, right? What would you have felt? Alone? If you had thought about the result, can I do it alone? Did you think about that? No, he didn't. So that was important. That's amazing.
Challenge that affects you.
I can mobilize the community to tackle a challenge that is affecting us.
I've learned that I should always stand out, be unique to attract success.
I will always stand out, Aaron.
I will always stand out, be unique to attract success.
Brilliant. See, that's as a statement. That's an affirmation.
I felt encouraged
Hold it close.
to step out of my comfort zone and not to care about the situation and complain.
Brilliant. There was somebody here.
I have learned that the fact that everybody cannot do anything about something does not mean that I should follow the trend. I should do it myself. I can do it myself.
You want to have a zakana?
Yeah.
I can do it. I don't have to wait for others to do it and then say, me, I become a follower, right?
No matter the little effort I put, as long as I'm determined to change something, it will still happen.
Brilliant. And as long as I'm determined to change something, I will do it. Go on.
The world needs me to change it and become a better place.
The world?
Needs me to change and make it a better place.
The world needs me. Not to say I'm useless, I'm no good. The world needs me to change.
Unique and stand out.
I will be unique and... Say it again.
I'll be unique and stand out.
Brilliant.
Challenges need great strategy.
Do you want to stand up and say it? Please, special reason.
Tough challenges need great strategy.
Tough
Challenges need great strategy.
Tough challenges need great strategy. My tough challenges need great strategy. Brilliant, thank you. Good, I think that was good sharing, right? The point is that this is something that's inspiring. 1 in 44 million in Kenya, what can I do? I can't make a difference. Or I'm not the president, I'm not this, I'm not this. I don't have a position, I don't have the power of the position, and still I feel I'm a student. What can I do? Isn't it? A lot of us start feeling powerless, isn't it? You saw that student? He was a student, isn't it? Did he have a position? Did he have an election, president, blah, 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 whatever? Nothing? He elected himself to do what he wanted to do, right? And then that inspired others to say, hey, stop talking to each other and stop squibbling, complaining, all that stuff. Let's go out and do something about it. And he inspired them all, and that's when the effort became together. Alone I am weak, together we are strong. Isn't it? And therefore, together they picked it up and left the whole thing right. What was the government doing? You saw Mr. Politician, he was arranged into a new car, he's already gone, finished, forget the problem. What was the police doing? Sleeping, right? I mean, sounds very familiar, isn't it? So, my point is, before we go and say, Hakietu, before we go and say, whatever, somebody has to do something, it's actually about what you go into. My responsibility. What is my responsibility in my situation? I know I've been asked to talk about my own situation, my own particular story. That's what would help you. But in respects today in Kenya, seriously, what we need is people like you, who are now inspired to say, I will be the change, I will make it happen. And I'm not suggesting this. If you want to set fire to this place today, right now, how many matchsticks do you need? One, right? I'm not asking you to set a fire. If you want to seize one matchstick, are you that matchstick? Can you be that matchstick to make a change in Kenya? Not only Kenya, forget Kenya. Why not East Africa, Kenya, East Africa, Africa, the world, right? Can you do it? You underestimate your own powers. You underestimate who you really are. The question that comes in then is, who are you? Who am I? So if you guys just close your eyes right now, ask yourselves, who am I? Please close your eyes. Ask yourself, who am I? Now you're getting lots of visualizations of who am I. Some of you are saying, I'm a student, I'm this so-and-so's son, I'm so-and-so's sister, brother, blah, 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 whatever. Really, who are you? At the end of the day, you are a spirit, you're a soul. You are a soul, I am a soul in this physical body, and I have a mind. It's my mind that I am working on to try and condition it. I'm conditioning my mind towards a certain behavior. And that's what I'm learning, whether it's here or in school or wherever. Right? So, I'm a soul. Do I ever die? I don't. I just come into this body and I leave this body. So I'm not fearful. So fear, somebody talked about fear, removing the fear. Absolutely. Remove that fear from within you. I'm not saying be fearless about the law. The law must be, you must be compliant with the law. Law of the land also. But become fearless in terms of any situation. Like Derek was saying, you need to go and say hi to somebody, just go out there with the confidence and say, hi, how are you? I am so and so, da da da, whatever. And you will see the universe helping you too. Number one. Number two, it starts from the leader inside you. Now, let me ask you a question, quick one. How many of you are leaders? Put your hand up high if you're a leader. Okay, there are some hands that are here, some hands that are here. Great, lots of you are leaders. Thank you. How many of you think you're not a leader? How many of you are confused? What I'm saying is because there is a leader inside every one of you. You need to arouse that leader. And that's why we're probably taking these courses. You're trying to learn more because there is a leader inside every one of us. A naturally born leader. Including a singer, right? Isn't it? Every one of you can sing. Every one of you can do whatever anybody else can do. The belief in yourself is what is important. That is, I can do it too. So, if we talk about this issue, and if what Dr. Weche asked me to talk about is our story, I was born in Yeri, 1960, and my brother was born in Yeri. My father was there for about 20 years before that, during the Mau phase, and 1963 is when we got independence in Kenya. So it was a Mau war in Yeri, and it was a pretty cold place. Went to Yeri Primary School for 3, 4, 5 years. Then, there was a whole notion that all people who are, there was a whole Africanization movement. All people who are not, who are Asians or whatever, move out, and we had to go to Nairobi. So we came to Nairobi, joined the Irish Primary School, studied there in my primary education, went to Jamuni High School. Jamuni High School, did my O-levels there, and then went to USIU University. It's in Nairobi. It was a small university then, finished my graduation there, and wanted to do an MBA. I wanted to go to the US. I think a lot of you want to go to the US. Wanted to go to the US. My mom and dad said, no, you're staying here, you're not going out. Because when you go there, you're not going to come back. You become one of those diaspora. So, in that sense, he said, learn here, study here, and I studied here, finished all of it here. I still have to do my MBA, I haven't done it yet. But there in school, while in university, I looked at my father's business. My father had a clothing factory called Bidco Clothing Factory. He was making garments and fashion business, making kitenge. Kitenge, I don't know if you know kitenge, but it's called an African print. Really, it wasn't an African print. It's basically that's what we call kitenge. But it was more of a Java print from Indonesia, printed in Holland. The goods were brought out here and then converted to African prints. So in that value chain, we looked at it and said, how do we take this business forward? During my schooling period, I used to go to his factory, he had a garments factory, and just to see what's happening, what's not happening. And that's where it came to me that yes, I would like to be a businessman. Before that, he had done about 20 different businesses. In Nyeri, he had done a petrol station, he had done a driving school, the driving school was moved to Nairobi, and he had a coffee farm here, which is near Thika. And he says, agribusiness is my passion. So my dad, he was born in Mombasa, and then he moved to Nyeri. But he wanted to do agribusiness all his time. He says, that's one thing that's my passion.